And we bring you special coverage from the Angel Business Investment Forum here in Istanbul. There are around 1,000 angel investors here, and this is a growing sector. Last year, $177 million was pumped into the industry. I caught up with the chairman of the event to discuss growth opportunities in this sector.
From 30 million euro to 512 million euro in 5 years is interesting. Another interesting detail is from just one business angel network to 16 business angel network with 800 business angels. 445 of them are accredited by the government. 445, incredible. Why? Because this growth shows also the potential of Turkey, and I believe after the new airport launched, this growth will be doubled in less than 5 years more.
Okay, we wish you the best of luck with all that growth and your event today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for speaking to TRT World. Okay, that was the chairman of World Business Angel Forum, Mr. Baybars. Now, let's hear from an entrepreneur here in Turkey that received funding from an angel investor. Here's Mobin Nasser with the details.
This Turkish startup may have the ultimate solution to office hunger. It's developed a mobile application that lets people buy fresh food without cash. Instead, they can scan a code on the fridge door to take what they want. And the system tells food suppliers what's been sold. The company's founder says the improving climate for startups in Turkey persuaded him to quit his day job to come up with this service.
I was a white-collar worker together with my friend. What we first wanted to do was to make fresh food available. But then we decided that there should be a technology that supports this.
But Karsak and his partner needed money and a plan to develop their idea and get it into the market. And that's where Starters Hub came in. Servo Kiosk is one of 41 startups that this accelerator has invested in. Many of them use this space as their office. There are service providers here like coders that they can use to get technical support from, and they're connected to investors all under one roof.
It's an early stage technology investment fund together with acceleration programs. We are today running 3 different acceleration programs.
Before such accelerator programs emerged in Turkey, to get new companies off the ground, successful startups had little choice but to move abroad. Now they're getting access to funds and spreading to new markets without giving up home field advantage.
Ready to scale kind of startups will be with us during the program. It will be in San Francisco for 6 months. And our aim is to actually stay there and receive investment from, together with Starters Hub Fund and also investors from the Valley as well.
More than half of all new businesses fail, so investing in them is a risky proposition. Fortunately for Turkish startups, events like the World Business Angel Investors Forum are attracting experienced investors who are willing to share the recipe for their secret sauce.
The challenge for the average person on the street is identifying where the real opportunities lie. And I think generally if you keep going back to finding good entrepreneurs with good businesses, with established customers, these are the ones that we want to put our resources behind and really help to take to the next level.
Turkey already offers a 75% tax break for funding new companies, and the list of incentives is growing. That can help serve up the right mix of funds and expertise for startups like Servo Kiosk. Mobin Nasser, TRT World, Istanbul.
Earlier, I spoke to a Saudi investor at the forum and began by asking her what exactly attracted her to Turkey.
There's a lot of money to be made here. It makes complete sense for world business angels to be gathered here. I am blessed and honored to be representing my country, Saudi Arabia, as its High Commissioner, and to connect with angel investors from around the world and to try and establish various angel networks here in Turkey.
Okay, and what sort of potential do you see here in Istanbul?
So as investors, we like the buzzwords, you know, cryptocurrency, fintech, edtech, health tech, and so on. And what is really pleasing to the eye is that we have seen the emergence of quite a lot of techno parks and a lot of universities that have their accelerator and scale-up centers. And in those centers, and today here we have the representation of over 5 of them from around Turkey with their startups in the expo area. It is impressive to see that there are many patents that have already been commercialized, which are investment ready, and that they are scalable to the rest of the world. And that's the number one thing you look for, is whether or not the startup you're going to invest in is market worthy, and they are. The teams are highly intensive, very dedicated, and extremely talented as well. And they have synergy with the rest of the region. For me to have a team co-founded by a Turk and a Saudi is very, very easy. So I like the fact that their legislation also allows for foreign investors to come into the country and to take the money out as well.
Now, what potential do you see here, and what sort of projects excite you?
So Turkey is growing 7% at the end of 2019. It's a growing economy. It's an emerging market with impressive talent. So one of the impressive indexes that I looked at was the number of hours Turkish employees work. And Turkey is among the top 3 countries around the world. Highly dedicated and very impressive in terms of innovation education. You have great developers, coders. I would highly promote the Turkish entrepreneurs for the community of international investors.
That was Tuğba Terekli speaking to me at the World Business Angels Investment Forum.